That my moonshine and green sour dismay, wherever you not right. And you, whose pastime is to make midnight mushrooms that rejoice with solemn curfew, by whose aid these masters of ye be, I have condemned the noontide sun, called forth the music's winds, and twixt the green sea and azure vault, set roaring war. To the dread rattling thunder have I given fire, and rickety Jove's stout hook with his own bolt. The strong brave promontory have I made shake, and my spurs plucked up the mighty cedar. Braves at my command, and wake their sleepers, oath and let them forth by my sectarian guards. But this rough magic I do observe, when I have required some heavenly music, which even now I do, to work my men upon their senses, that this airy charm is for. I'll break my staff, bear fathoms beneath the earth. Deeper than every trumpet sound, I'll drown my book.
A solemn air, best comforter to unsettled fancy, cure thy brain, now useless, boiled within thy skull. There stand, for you are spell stopped. Holy Gonzalo, honorable man. Mine eyes, even sociable for show of thine, fall fellowly dropped. Charms all the face, and like the morning steals upon the night, melting the darkness, so their rising senses begin to chase away the ignorant fumes that now mantle their clearer vision. O good Gonzalo, my true preserver, and a most loyal servant whom you follows, I'll pay thy gracious home, both in word and deed. Most cruelly did thou long ago use me and my daughter. Thy brother was a further of the end. Thou art pinched for it now, Sebastian. You, flesh and blood, brother of mine, who entertained ambition, expelled remorse and nature, who with Sebastian, whose inward pinches therefore art most strong, would have killed your king. I do forgive thee, unnatural though thou art. Their understanding begins to swell, and the approaching tide shall shortly fill the reasonable shore that now lies foul and muddy. Not one of them yet looks on me would know me Ariel. My cloak and rapier and myself educated, and I was confused and myself possessed as I was some time along.
Where the bees suck, there suck I, in the cowslip bell I lie. There touch from Elsie press, on the best back I do fly. After summer merrily, 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 shall we look now, under the blossom that hangs in the bough.
That's my spirit. I shall miss thee, but thou shalt be free. So. Thy ship is England, and thou still, the king's ship. There shalt thou find the mariners that sleep under hatches. The master and boatswain being awaked, we force them into this place. Presently, prison.
I drink the air before me, return ere your pulse twice beat.
Oh, torment, trouble, wonder, and amazement, now and dear, some heavenly power guide us out of this fearful country.
Behold, good sir, the wronged Duke of Milan, Prospero, and to thee and thy companions I bid a hearty welcome.
If thou be pure, no, or some enchanted trifle to abuse me, as late I have been, I cannot tell. Thy dukedom I do resign, and in truth thou pardon my wrong. But how should Prospero be living, and be here?
First, noble sir, let me embrace thine age, whose honor cannot be measured or defined.
Whether this beer be not, I'll not swear.
You do yet taste some of the subtleties of the isle, that will not let you believe things certain. Welcome, my friends, all. With you, my gracious lord. Were I so inclined, I could here pluck his majesty's frown upon you and justify you traitors. But at this time I will tell no tales.
The devil speaks from him.
No! For you, most wicked sir, whom to call brother would even infect my very mouth. I do forgive thy rankest faults, all of them, and require my dukedom of thee, which perforce I know thou must restore.
If thou beest Prospero, give the particulars of thy preservation, how thou hast met us here, who 3 hours since were wrecked upon this island where I lost hope. The point of remembrance is my dear son Ferdinand.
I am woe for it, sir.
Irreparable is the loss, and patient says it is well past her cure.
I rather think thou hast not sought her help, whose soft grace I, for the like loss, have her sovereign aid, and now rest myself content.
You the like lost?
Aye, as great to me as late, and means to make supportable the dear loss, have I much weaker than ye may call comfort to you. For I have lost my daughter.
Daughter? Oh heavens, that they were both alive, living in Naples, king and queen there. That they were. I wish myself were mudded in that oozy bed where my son lies. When did you lose your daughter?
You last sentence. Howsoever, you have been jostled from your senses. Know for certain that I am that same Prospero that was thrust forth from Milan, who most strangely upon this shore where thou reckest was landed, to be the Lord on it. But no more yet of this, for 'tis a chronicle of day by day, not a relation for breakfast, nor befitting this first meeting. Welcome, my lords all. I pray you, look in. And since my dukedom you have given me again, I will requite you with as good a thing, and bring forth wonders to contend ye as much as me my dukedom.
Please, Lord, you play me soft.
No, my dear love, I would not for the world.
Yes, fourscore kingdoms you should wrangle, and I call it fair play.
If this prohibition of the isle one dear son shall I twice lose.
Most high miracle. Though the seas was threatened, they are merciful. I have cursed them without cause.
Now all the blessings of a glad father compass thee about. Arise and say how thou camest here.
Oh, wonder. How many goodly people are there here? How beauteous mankind is. Oh, brave new world that hath such people in it.
Tis near to thee.
But what is this maid with whom thou wast at play? Your eldest acquaintance cannot be but 3 hours. Is she the goddess that hath severed us and brought us thus together?
Sir, she is mortal, but by my immortal providence she is mine. I chose her when I could not ask my father for his advice, nor thought I had one. She is daughter to this famous Duke of Milan, of whom often I have heard renown, but never saw before, of whom I have received a second life, and a second father. This lady makes him to me.
And I am hers, but oh how oddly it will sound as I must ask my own child's forgiveness.
There to stop. Let us not burden our remembrance with a heaviness that is gone.
I have been dreamt of this, or should have spoke ere this. Look down, you God, and on this couple drop a blessed crown, for it is you who have brought forth this wonderful thing.
I say amen, Con Polo.
Blessed Milan thrust from Milan that his issue should become king of Naples. Oh, rejoice beyond common joy, and set it down with gold upon lasting pillars.
Give me your hands. Let sorrow and grief still embrace the heart that doth not wish you joy.
Be it so, amen. Look, sir, look, sir.